white guy.
All right, a quick explanation for the show. For those of you who have not been here before, every second and third Thursday of the month we have an open mic contest. You have a ballot, you have an opportunity to vote for your 2 top favorite comedians. We take an intermission after everyone has performed. We tally the votes. After the intermission, our judges come up and they perform a few minutes for us. Then we announce the 2 top winners. We have a joke off between those 2 winners, so prepare yourself, prepare one joke, one quick joke. If you win, you get to tell that. The judges then decide who the winner of the evening is, and we thank them, and then we say goodnight. So that's pretty much how the show works.
You've been watching the celebrities. We all want to be celebrities in this room, so I pay attention to them. For instance, we got Evan Rachel Wood. She just, was it Marilyn Manson? She got engaged to him, right? Yeah, and we got, what's it, Russell Brand, that London comedian. He just got engaged to Katy Perry, right? And we got Brittany Murphy. She just left her husband to go chasing after that Heath Ledger fucker, huh? Oh. Match made in heaven, probably not though, huh?
So I was at work this week in the restroom. Someone was talking on their cell phone in the restroom. It's like, come on, buddy, give me a break. If I have to sit there and listen to your dumb conversation, how in the hell am I supposed to come?
You never see a straight guy who just can't come to terms with the fact that he just really loves pussy. And he chooses to live the other way.
Yeah, me and my buddies, we went clothes shopping down at the mall. We got some skinny jeans and shit, and then we went out for mimosas, and then went and stood in line for share tickets. I fucking love her. She's fabulous, man.
When the Packers are doing badly, the domestic abuse rates in the state go up 15%. 15%, that amazes me. What amazes me more is that the divorce rates stay about exactly the same. So instead of a bunch of battered women realizing that they've made a grave mistake and running for the hills, all that really happens is that the Packers have new fans. Like, go team! I want to breathe through my nose this week.
What do they call somebody who's afraid of everything and doesn't want to do stuff? A pussy, right? That's stupid. I think that's wrong, because if you were to take a giant pussy and put it in a ring across from a giant pair of balls, my money's on the pussy every time, man. Because a pussy can take a pounding.
Impressions, everybody likes impressions, right? All right. Here we go, here we go. David Carradine. David Carradine, everybody! That's out there. That joke's much funnier when I have a cordless mic.
Stepping anyone's toes, but just out of nowhere, she just leaned back and she was like, "Thug life," and slapped me across the face. I was like, "What was that for?" She's like, "I'm sorry, it just popped in my head and I thought it'd be funny." And I was like, "It's not funny, you slapped me in the face, it hurts, you know?" So a couple minutes later, something popped in my head and I was like, "Pro-choice, wham!" and like hit her in the stomach.
I was jerking off and the female lips and hair fell off my Mrs. Potato Head. I don't know if you know this, but a Mrs. Potato Head without hair and lips is a Mr. Potato Head. The worst part was, I kept going.
Our state motto should just be, "I'm good to drive." And the state flag can just be like a guy trying to walk in a straight line. And the state animal would just be like half a dead deer sticking out of a windshield.
These young boys come out here walking around on the stage calling out women all out their name. Like I say, I'm from the old school and I'm not tolerating it. I'm not putting up with it. Because us true old school players, we always respected our bitches. And took care of our hoes.
And
then, while I was in the bathroom, I overheard the man yell at the woman, "Who's gonna suck your pussy tonight?" And I remembered this song I had heard in the 80s called "Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight?"
I've gone ahead and done the world a service and invented Ginger Man. Ginger Man, with the ability to fight crime and creep out women simultaneously.
So I was watching television with my dear old grandmother the other day, and there was this commercial that came on warning people about the dangers of internet posting. And I tried to explain to my grandmother what the commercial meant, but I could just tell that none of it was sinking in. Because the next day I went and I checked her MySpace page, and what did I find? Even more pictures of her drawing penises and swastikas on the face of the guy who passed out at last year's Christmas retirement home party.
British people sound more sophisticated. I'll give you an example. A little 5-year-old goes running by and she's like, "Mummy, the water is lovely." Cut to me about 10 seconds earlier and I was like, "Ma! The water's fucking awesome!"
That song was in a Burger King commercial 10 years ago. You know, it's a great song on its own merits. And you know what else? Burger King probably wouldn't even have put that song in their commercial if it wasn't a great song. You like Burger King's gonna put terrible songs in their commercials so they won't sell burgers? I don't think so. So I said that to him. I said that right to his face. It's crazy.
And what I did was, it was really simple. I just went to the park with a hat and a guitar, and I positioned myself in an area where I knew people would walk by. Every time somebody walked by, I took the hat, I put it on the ground, I took the guitar, and I just, bashed them in the face with it and took their wallet.
Got into an argument with my mother. She was all on my case about, she said, "Are these your wet, dirty socks in the microwave?" I said, "No, they should be dry by now."
Special Olympics are nothing to make fun of, okay? They have a very hard time. Have you ever watched paraplegic water polo? It's not very good. Especially paraplegic synchronized swimming. Have you ever seen them? It's so sad.